Ben Hall here. I'm standing backstage at FSW Ground Zero 2024 with Damian Drake. How are you doing, man?
Doing real good, Ben. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. It's been a while since I've been here. I've been kind of out of the light a little bit,
Yeah,
so
I
it's
know.
nice to be here.
Yeah, what's new with you?
Not much. Revamping the FSW network, obviously.
I see that. Yeah,
Bringing back
awesome.
the shows like Backstage with Ben
About
Hall.
time.
So, yeah, we're gonna see more Unguided Culture.
Who knows, man? We'll see. I've kind of been working on my own little YouTube series. I'm sure you've seen, and everybody else has been slowly seeing. So, yeah. So it's really what I've been up to. Just kind of do my own little YouTube series right now, which is Drake's World, by the way. Nobody has seen it and wants to watch it. Drake's World.
Nice. So you're not wrestling tonight. You're doing commentary. How's it feel whenever you come in and you have shows like that where you're probably maybe pumped to have a match or whatever, but then someone like Joe is like, I'm gonna put you on commentary, Damian Drake. How's that feel?
Oh, Joe. It's kind of I guess you could say it's kind of like it's like two sides of the coin. At one side, I'm like, oh, okay, I can relax tonight. I don't have to really worry about waking up the next morning and I'm very sore, achy. At the same time, it's kind of like, oh, I really wish I could be having a match, doing what I love to do. But so it's very, I guess it really just depends on like the mood I'm feeling. I'm honestly like right now, I'm kind of happy. I'm not doing a match. I can just kind of relax and chill and actually do commentary, which I've only done like twice and I want to do more of.
Today's my birthday.
So
Hey, we got Robbie Lit of Sky High here.
happy birthday, man.
Oh, my bad.
It's all good.
I thought you guys were just...
No, you're good, bro.
It's all good. It's kind of like when I think it was your episode of Primo Pulp's Baking Experience. Was it Shay came in, or was that another?
Yeah, I think
just
it was
randomly.
Shane.
Yeah,
Just randomly came.
You never know who's going to show up
Never
on
know.
one of these shows. We just had Robbie Lit of Sky High roll through here, but we're backstage. That's backstage with Ben Hall.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. God knows what they hear in the background when people are talking.
You never know. I always say you can probably make money off of the conversations people have in the back for wrestling shows.
When I first got here, I was in the office with Joe and Gypsy Mac, and they're having this conversation about music, and I'm like, just kind of, capturing it. It's perfect banter. You know how Joe gets, I don't know, whatever. And then I realized I didn't have the audio on. I'm like, mother, so, but that's not here and there.
That's where you messed up right there.
Yeah. Bringing it back, though, you're taking it easy tonight, which is good. You have really kind of a really athletic style to you. You do a lot of things that people would say is kind of energetic and sometimes dangerous. You've had several injuries, even. Does whenever you have those injuries and you're out of wrestling for a while and you come back, do you jump right back into it, or do you have a nervousness about you?
I definitely would say you do have a nervousness about you, especially if the injury was caused by one of the high-flying moves that you do. Yeah, like there's definitely a nervousness coming back and doing it, because normally when you're doing it, you have an idea of like how you need to land or what you're gonna do, but then when it comes to the injury happens, and then you come back and then you have to get the ring rest off, now you kind of have to almost like rethink and recalculate how you do the high flying or those dangerous moves because you don't want the same thing to happen again. You know. Luckily for me, like I had the experience of doing parkour before I ever did pro wrestling. You know, so I've already had plenty of falls and bad, not severe surgery injuries, but enough rolled ankles tells you once or twice to not land like that again. So yeah, there's definitely a nervousness coming back into it, but honestly, like it's the moment you get the first one out of the way, which is like the fear, and you're like, oh okay, I got that out of the way. Then yeah, from that point on, you're golden.
I know you had I think it was a shoulder surgery in, was it 2021?
Yeah,
Yeah.
2021, right here on
Um,
on my
yeah,
wrist.
there you go. You were out for quite some time, and before that, just kind of watching you, you were really on your way up. Uh, coming back, I hope you don't take this wrong. I don't know if you maybe captured the same where you were before that. Is that something that weighs on you sometimes? And is that, I know you're trying to get back to that, but is that the kind of stuff that weighs on you? How does it make you really feel?
I definitely would say before surgery, prior and post surgery, like it definitely was weighing on me
Mm-hmm.
because, like you said, like when somebody who's on the rise and then something like that happens, instead of taking normally one step back, now you're taking multiple steps back, you know, and then within that certain amount of time, which is very short, a lot a lot can happen, you know, like. Perfect example with me and Matt, we're on the rise
Mm-hmm.
as you know the
Oh
unguided.
yeah, it was huge.
I fully, and this is probably really cocky of me to say, but I fully believe it. If I didn't have the surgery, I feel like we would have been signed by the end of the year as a tag. I fully believe that. But I had the surgery, I had the injury, and then I had the surgery, and I was out for a couple months. You know, and during those couple months, you know, Matt was on his way, and you know, and then when I came back, I certainly did not want to bring him back and hinder on him. You know what I mean? So I had to restart. And I guess you could say even too, like I've kind of have been in that restarting mode since I've been back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, um, I just hit 10 years of doing this,
Yeah.
and I feel like just now I'm now starting to kind of catch my routine back. You know what I mean? And I've been having a lot more views on my social media. I've been getting a lot more uh, follows and all that stuff too. So it's real nice to kind of feel like I'm getting back in that groove again for sure.
Awesome. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I appreciate you sitting back here with me for a moment. Uh, since I walked into FSW, you've been one of the people that I really enjoy hanging out with and talking to and stuff. And we've worked together on some video stuff. So I appreciate you taking your time out, especially when you're getting prepared for tonight. We're all looking forward to seeing what's next for Damian Drake. We know that you're while you're a big name here in Vegas, we know you're going to be a big name everywhere, and we're excited to be on that journey with you. So I appreciate you.
I appreciate you, Ben. I appreciate everybody that follows me and shows me the same love as well. Thank you very much, Ben.
Awesome.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Mm-hmm.